So you would be 25% related to a grandparent, an aunt or uncle, and a half-sibling. Now what's the reason behind this? Well, let's start with the grandparent. You're 50% related to each of your own parents, and that means each of your parents are 50% related to each of their parents. And 50% of 50% in this case would be 25%. So you're 25% related to a parent of your parent or your grandparent. Now in the case of your aunt and uncle, there's something similar going on. The full sibling of your parent is related to them 50%. So this means your aunt and uncle are related to your parents 50%. So if you're 50% related to your parent and they're 50% related to your parent, that's 50% of 50%, you're 25% again in this case. But the half-sibling option is a little bit trickier. Of course, you share 50% with each of your parents, and your half-sibling also shares 50% with each of their parents, and you share that parent. The trick is, the same 50% that they give you is not the same 50% that they gave your half-sibling. And the reason is because of recombination during meiosis. We learned about this in lesson 5. Remember that when meiosis happens and the sex cells are created, they must figure out how they're going to pass on half the genome. And every time they do this, they mix and match the chromosomes slightly differently so that in the end, a half-sibling shares 25% with you instead of a full 50%.